News. Hit the subscribe button and like the video. Don't forget to click the bell icon so you get notified when a new video gets uploaded. Don't miss out on our dynamite lineup.
1% or the 5% who are part of the solution in this pandemic. I'm very, very proud of you. Keep it up because to me, guys, you, along with the frontliners, are our real heroes. Okay? So it's Saturday night na naman, and every Saturday from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m., I encourage you to join me here at DZRJ 8:10 a.m. and welcoming you tonight to our show. Good, great, unstoppable, the Friends Ala Show. And I am your host. So please click, like, and share our page. And you can also catch us at TV Plus Boxes and also at our YouTube channel, RJ News PH. And while you're there, don't forget to just hit that subscribe button so you can be updated of our fresh shows every single time. Okay? So it's been another week. And of course, that means another set of wins. And I'm sharing this with you guys because I just want to prove to you that you don't have to come from, big schools, big universities. You don't even have to be cum laude. You don't have to come from rich families. Kahit na ikaw ay, even if you are come from the poor sector, but if you have the right attitude and the right mindset, you can always get to the many best versions of yourself. So, guys, here's one of our wins that I want to share with you so that you can also take on your goals, okay? So, I am on my 16th week of daily workout. Oh, kaya nyo yun? Kaya nyo. And my growing wins are, underscore growing. Diba? Hashtag natin yan. First, of course, in my attitude. You know what, guys? As I go and beat my demons and dramas, my attitude also to do better grows. So, as I work out every single day, I slay my demons and dramas, and that empowers me. And when I'm empowered, I feel confident. So, guys, kayo rin, start now with your goals because it's really such a confidence building mechanism or platform or training ground. Diba? Because a lot of us are very, very insecure. And you know what, guys? If we don't fix that, we will never get to the best aspects of our lives. We will never be able to get to our dreams and our goals if our insecurities are always on the way. So we gotta boost that, and by empowering ourselves, by taking on our goal every single day. So what is my other second growing win? Of course, the discipline. Guys, remember, I had not in my workout for the last 2
Serbisyo publiko ba ang hanap mo? Programang tutulong at aalalay sa iyo. Tuwing linggo, Carmen Ignacio, Mark Anthony Ignacio, Miss Teresita Amansek, Malasaki Kapwa. 2 oras ng aksyon, ng tulong, ng puso. Malasaki Kapwa. 1:00 hanggang 3:00 ng hapon. Malasaki Kapwa. Mapapanood at mapakikinggan sa DZRJ 8:10 a.m. sa Radyo Bandido TV, TV Plus Boxes, Sky Cable Channel 224, Digital Free-to-Air Channel 29, Facebook.com/DZRJ 8:10 a.m. at sa YouTube channel
RJAM News.
Malasakit Kapwa. Aksyon, tulong, puso, Malasakit Kapwa.
Watch Sal's Panel O every Tuesday from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Radio Bandido TV, seen on Sky Cable Channel 224 and TV Plus boxes and digital free-to-air Channel 29. Also heard on DZRJ 8:10 a.m. Secretary Sal Panelo and co-host Pia Morato and other surprise guests will keep you informed about the latest news, local and foreign, discuss their views on current and pressing events, and dissect commentaries of various burning issues of the day and provide legal and social insights on a wide range of topics. You can also watch Sal's Panel O on Facebook/DZRJ 8:10 a.m. and subscribe and like and watch on YouTube RJAM News.
Alright, so we are back. Again, this is DJ Chin for Good, Great, Unstoppable, the Francine de las Alas Show. So, pasensya na po kayo sa signal if it gets cut. So, I'm calling out, shout out to PLDT, our network, to please make sure that you cooperate, diba? And give us the service that we actually paid for and that you advertised. We bought into that advertisement. Hello daw. Can you see me? Hello? How about that? Naka-freeze ba? Wait lang. Naka-freeze.
Good News Pilipinas with host Francis de Guzman is advocacy in action, which brings to you exclusives to enhance life's values that really matter. This program also brings forth guideposts on scriptural truths, giving hope to nations. Watch and listen on Teleradio Bandido every Sunday from 12 noon to 1 p.m. on Channel 224 Sky Cable, TV Plus boxes, digital free-to-air Channel 29, DZRJ 8:10 a.m., Facebook.com/DZRJ 8:10 a.m., and YouTube channel RJAM News. Education Radio, hosted by Pia Morato, is on Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. on Teleradio Bandido, Channel 224 Sky Cable, TV Plus boxes, digital free-to-air Channel 29, Facebook.com/DZRJ 8:10 a.m., and YouTube channel RJAM News. This brings service to all educators and learners of every age. The program guests include secretaries, dignitaries, ambassadors, lawmakers, professors, volunteers, and heroes, all dedicated to contribute to this valuable advocacy. We take the streets to the classroom and the classroom to the streets. Double R is now at Radio Bandido, an informative program that tackles all issues concerning all walks of life, delivering hottest issues and events, with health consultations on air and a lot more, with your host veteran newsman Ricky Sunga and master entrepreneur Ruel So. Double R sa Radio Bandido every Saturday from 10 to 11 a.m. You can catch Double R on DZRJ 8:10 a.m., Radio Bandido TV Channel 224, TV Plus boxes, and streaming live on Facebook/DZRJ 8:10 a.m. and YouTube channel RJAM News.
May problema ka ba sa asawa, kaibigan, katrabaho, boss o negosyo? Tanong mo, sagot nila attorney. Mag-PM lang ng inyong problema at sasagutin iyan live ng abogado ng bayan na sina Attorney Nikki De Vega at Attorney Carlo Nicolas. Libreng payo ng abogado mula kina Attorney Nikki at Attorney Carlo. Ang Buhay at Batas ay isang programa na nagsasanib ng samut-saring mukha ng buhay at iba't ibang aspekto ng batas. Sabi nga nila, ang buhay ay parang batas. Paminsan mahirap, pero may abogadong tutulong sa iyo. Watch them every Tuesday from 12 noon to 1 p.m. on Teleradio Bandido, Channel 224 Sky Cable, free-to-air Channel 29, TV Plus boxes, DZRJ 8:10 a.m., Facebook.com/DZRJ 8:10 a.m. or on YouTube channel RJAM News.
Fierce, fast, and on the go. Meet the fearless reporters of Teleradio Bandido TV. Celestino Jojo Sicat, Vance Fernandez, Rene Maliwat, Boyet Guillermo, Joseph Javier, Jimmy Mahusay, Felix Tambonco, and Romel Madrigal. During a crisis, you need timely and up-to-date reports from the Teleradio Bandido team, daily, plus on Reporters Hour, weekly 5 p.m. to 6 p.m., except Tuesdays, on Channel 224 Sky Cable, TV Plus boxes, digital free-to-air Channel 29, DZRJ 810 a.m., Facebook.com/DZRJ 810 a.m., and on YouTube, Channel RJ AM News. Join Arnel Doria as he explores the world of travel, transportation, road safety, and the environment. Tune in to Good Trip every Saturday at 1 to 2 p.m. on Teleradio Bandido, Channel 224 Sky Cable, TV Plus boxes, digital free-to-air Channel 29, Facebook.com/DZRJ 810 a.m., and YouTube channel RJ AM News. Litrato Philippines, hosted by Mike Francisco and Michelle Encarnacion, showcases a variety of wonderful, uplifting beauty queens from all over the world, Philippine tourism, culture, and lifestyle, and issues being faced in our country. Catch them Monday to Friday from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. on Teleradio Bandido, Channel 224 Sky Cable, TV Plus boxes, digital free-to-air Channel 29, Facebook.com/DZRJ 810 a.m., and YouTube channel RJ AM News.
UGM, Ugnayang Gobyerno at Mamamayan, ang programang humuhugot sa mga isyung may kinalaman sa pang-araw-araw nating buhay at tumatalakay sa halo-halong usapin na may kabuluhan sa ating lahat at may pake sa bawat isang mamamayan. Ginagawa ang pagtatalakay sa istilong umpukan at masayang kwentuhan. Bukod sa mga balita ni Mastermind Raul Vertudazo, hinihimay din ng UGM kung bakit mahalaga sa atin ang mga desisyon ng gobyerno at kung ano ang magiging epekto nito sa ating pang-araw-araw na buhay. Nagbibigay impormasyon din kung ano-ano at aling-aling ahensya ang pwedeng tumulong at tumugon sa problema ng mga mamamayan. Nagbibigay din ng kaalaman ang UGM sa mga bagay na may kinlaman sa pagmamayari ng lupa upang magkaroon ng kalasag ang mga iligal na pinapaalis, dinedemolis at inaagawan ng lupa ng mga land grabbers. Kaya wag tantanan ang UGM, Ugnayang Gobyerno at Mamamayan, Lunes hanggang Biyernes, alas 5 hanggang alas 7 ng umaga. Gumising ng maaga at tumutok sa Radio Bandido TV para informed ka. Watch Monday to Friday from 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. on Teleradio Bandido, Channel 224 Sky Cable, free-to-air Channel 29, TV Plus boxes, DZRJ 810 a.m., Facebook/DZRJ 810 a.m., and on YouTube channel
RJ AM News.
Sally Masa, with host Sunny Ilustre, digs into current events and human interests. All viewers and listeners are invited to take part in the discussion. All opinions are welcome and respected. Sally Masa is open to assist those experiencing injustice. The motto of the show is, "If God is with us, who is against us?" Seen every Saturday from 4 to 5 p.m. on Radio Bandido TV, Channel 224 Sky Cable, TV Plus boxes, digital free-to-air Channel 29, Facebook.com/DZRJ 810 a.m. and on RJ AM News. Radio Bandido, recognized and awarded as protector of your democracy. And
Frontliners, Damayan, Talakayan at Aksyon. Tuwing linggo, alas 3 ng hapon hanggang alas 4. Kasama si Jude Ika. Live sa DZRJ 810 AM Mega Manila. DZRJ Teleradyo Bandido via Sky Cable Channel 224, TV Plus Boxes at Digital Ready Free to Air Channel 29. Sa Facebook, www.facebook.com DZRJ 810 AM. Sa YouTube,
RJAM News.
at Radio Garden App. Frontliners, Damayan, Talakayan at Aksyon!
Radio Bandido, recognized and awarded as protector of your democracy in EDSA 1 and EDSA 2. In 2022, our democracy will be put to the test once again. So Radio Bandido will strike again. Our democratic army is in place to give you unbiased, real news and facts so you yourself can decide. Legendary and game-changing commentators. Our lineup, starting with the legendary Ray Langit, joined by the most influential bloggers in the country, Banat Bay and the Pugad bloggers, and other dynamic commentators, Tita Carmen, Jimmy Morato, Barbie Atienza, Bernard Tan, Johnny Gomez, Pete Morato, Sal Panelo with Sal's Panel O, and more announcers and reporters fighting for democracy. Teleradio Bandido is heard on DZRJ 810 AM, seen on Sky Cable Channel 224, TV Plus boxes, and streaming live on Facebook/DZRJ 810 AM and YouTube channel RJAM News. Issue 101. Listen to the hottest and the latest. Your one-stop news information program.
Okay, so magandang gabi ulit, Philippines, di ba? So for the third time, I am so glad to be here. May lipstick pa yung aking tooth. Clean that. Anyway, guys, so I'm really glad to be here. What's up, you all? Okay, so maganda na yung signal. So what's up, you all? Of course, the 1% who is making themselves part of the solution this pandemic. I'm very, very proud of you. So keep it up, diba? You, along with the frontliners, are our real heroes. Okay, so I'd welcome yours first. Papakilala muna ako. I'm DJ Chin. And I want to welcome you all to Good, Great, Unstoppable, the Francine de las Alas shows. And every Saturdays, I invite you to join me from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. here at DCRJ 810 a.m. So click, like, and share our page as well. And you can also catch us at our TV Plus boxes and also at our YouTube channel, RJ News PH. And while you are there, guys, please hit that subscribe button so you can be freshly updated with our shows araw-araw. Okay? So anyway, ayan, sa phone lang pala gaganda ang signal. So it's been another week. And syempre, that means another set of wins. Eto guys, I dedicate these wins to you guys so that you know that you don't need a diploma, you don't need to come from the best universities, you don't have to come from the richest family on the planet, just so you can become the many best versions of yourselves. Remember guys, ako po ay tubong pasaway through and through. But I've always had this urge to become the best versions of myself, and laban ko yun. And up until now, I am still working on myself because all of us are actually work in progress. For as long as we are nowhere near our goals, we are all work in progress. Okay? And thank you very much to our technician also. Sino ba yun nandyan? Jervis, Nell, Ariel. Thank you so much for putting up with our I miss you. So anyway, So ito na po, my growing wins that I want to share with you. Remember, you too can also pick up your goals. It's not too late. So my growing wins are, syempre first, it starts with attitude. Alam nyo ba guys, that as I go and beat my demons and dramas every single week, my attitude to be better grows as well. So as I work out every day, I slay my demons and dramas, and every time I do so, I get empowered. And when I get empowered, I also become confident. And that is our nature. So kayo guys, start now with your goals. Diba? Habol na yung New Year's resolution nyo from 10 years ago. Kaya pa yan. Okay? Second, another growing wins is of course my discipline. Guys, did you know that you can always develop discipline even if you were never disciplined? Diba? Like me nga, as I said. So go for your goals and take them on daily. That's the only way to build your discipline. And now, you know what? I'm really proud that this is my 17th week. I started with 5 minutes workout 5 times a week only. That was the only game plan that I had, because what's more important for me was to become consistent. And now I am doing and busting daily workouts more than the 5 minutes, and I'm doing them conscientiously. In fact, I feel so guilty I feel so guilty whenever I choose laziness, and whenever I choose myself defeating thoughts and habits, diba? So the best part of this growing discipline is it also grows our inner happiness, diba? That is the byproduct, diba, of working on ourselves. And with that, I also grow up my self-pride, which is a very important aspect of being happy, diba? Because self-pride, the opposite of that is low self-esteem. Or which one you choose, diba? You have a healthy amount of sense of self-respect, or self-worthiness, or lack of self-esteem and low self-worth. Which one ang gusto mo, diba? And of course, another one is my growing habits. So the most fascinating thing about hitting our goals every single week is that the wins each day, especially even if it's hard, not only builds the desirable habit for a particular goal, but it also works on the other habits and on the other goals as well. So kaya, other goals as well, or our other responsibilities, hinahatak niya yung all the hinahatak nung good attitude na yun, yung our attitude onto the next goals and onto the next responsibility. So in fact, as you grow your habit, it becomes infectious, di ba? So sa lahat naman ng infectious, ito yung pinakagusto nating affect ourselves with the good habits that can take us from one goal, one responsibility to another, di ba? All right. So what else? Of course, if you have, because of that win, I have growing attitude, growing discipline, growing habits. Syempre, meron ding growing results. So did I say 17th week na to of my workout? So see guys, this is proof of habits and discipline by numbers. So that means I have been working out for more or less around 100 days straight already. So guys, I started from 0 workout, and then now I'm almost nearing 100. So but is this, so that's proof, diba? If you can actually count your frequency, your consistency, diba, from and if you have left 0 behind, that's already part of the results that part of the I'm sorry about that, part of the results that you see, diba? So what else are the results that are important to me? Of course guys, when I started with this also, when I picked up on my weight loss program initially during January, I lost my first, I think, 19 pounds within 9 days. That's also results. Although I still have to pick it up kasi medyo I got brain fog, and I was not able to go back to the weight loss program again. So that's the next one that I am going to work on. But nevertheless, guys, we are talking about results. 19 pounds in 9 days. O, diba? And I did not even deprive myself with the food. I ate the healthiest food that I could eat. It was just a matter of how I programmed the program that I chose. Okay? So, point is, guys, habits and discipline will not lie because it can always be tracked numerically. Diba? The best part, it does not only bring physical or visible results, but also inner happiness. And isn't that what we are also lacking and would want to have in our lives? Diba? To be at the state of 24/7 happiness. So guys, those are my wins and I'm really emphasizing them. I just don't talk about them every single week. I should though, diba? So that we can all be encouraged. So that kasi I just want to show you that ever since the first time that I sat and had my show here, I have been encouraging everyone that all of us can get to the best versions of ourselves. So guys, hit your wins, okay? Especially this pandemic, because you can never, never go wrong with growing yourself and your life. All right? So yan po yung wins natin. 1 week lang, pero 'di ba? Ang ganda-ganda na ng wins niya. So anyway, now, can I do this because I am a woman? Well, maybe, but I did get curious if sino ang malakas ang loob or gutsier or braver. I wondered who has more guts to go, 'di ba? And take a leap of faith or go and dive into a plan. So and I found this Psychology Today article that according to the author Robert Biswas Diner, who wrote the book The Courage Quotient, that women are more are that women are more heroic, o 'di ba? Amazing. Tough luck mga menchu, especially if you are married to an alpha. Okay, joke lang. No fear and no fear. Dead. Oh, more jokes. 'Di ba? Anyway, no pun intended. So, but in his books, he says, so, guys, if you think that you're married to an alpha or you have a girlfriend who's an alpha or who's braver or who was gutsier or who's more heroic, don't fear, because you know what? As I said, di ba, as I said, you can change. So in his book, he says, Robert, this was Diner says that courage can actually be managed or learned. So mga menchus or mga chika babes who don't have any confidence when it comes to taking on their goals, guys. Remember, we are not born fearless, but we can learn to be fearless. So, okay, so alam nyo ba, and you have to work on that. I encourage you to, chip off, to take off, chink, 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 hammer out all your fear, because fear is the number one reason why we all fail. So if you want to succeed, fear not, as they say, no guts, no glory. And in our industry, pag may fear, walang fira. O, di ba? Mag-choose ka na. Would you like to be afraid and be broke? O, di ba? Syempre, you don't want. Okay? So, now, speaking of fear, the only fear, though, that we must be concerned with this pandemic is fear of COVID-19. Diba? So I came across this article published by BBC. Did you know that being sedentary or inactive or lazy to exercise can be worse for patients with severe case of COVID-19? Kaya hala, mag-jogging na. Okay? Severe cases of COVID could actually lead to deaths, and I don't even have to mention that anymore. So to quote the article, the research found that those who met the target of the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, that you have to at least have 150 minutes per week of moderate to vigorous physical activities, because these are the ones that showed significantly lower incidences of hospitalization, ICU admission, and death due to COVID-19 illness. Diba? Ang panipino pa naman, tamaan, mag-exercise. So guys, I can vouch for this, because you know what? I remember way back, when we were not yet USANA users, nutritional users, whenever I would get cough and got cough bouts or fever, I would force myself to jog once I recovered from the fever. Diba? So I noticed that though I would easily have shortness of breath in the beginning, our breathing and healing improved much faster. So I took the breathing difficulty not as a sign of, just plain resting point, but as cues, management cues. So on cue, when I got to the point of shortness of breath, I would take in deeper breaths and exhale, slow down and move back and and slow down, pace myself, and run in parang run fast in parang rhythmic or timed manner. So the more that I did it, the more that I improved. So guys, so now with the COVID-19, my workout really matters to me because we never know how safe we will be from COVID-19. So I also encourage my husband to do it, and ayaw pa niyang mag-exercise. But so ang point ko lang dito guys is because it's a COVID-19 is a respiratory problem, diba? So if we have weak respiratory health, when we of course when we are not able to expand our lungs healthily and deliberately every day, diba, from exercise, naturally it can easily be susceptible to the severe kind of COVID-19. So guys, so men, chus, and beshies out there, that's what you call it, please go and exercise. You know what, guys, when I started, I remember I only did it 5 minutes, my own workout. I did not follow any routine because, if you follow any routine right away, promise you're bound to fail because these are already seasoned, diba? Seasoned coaches, workout coaches. So even if they make it look so easy, their what we call that, even if they make it look so easy, yung kanilang stamina and endurance is already built. So if you try to catch up with them, you won't be and finish the whole workout. Next day, you're not gonna do it. So you start with warm up first. That's what I did, and I'm sure you know simple warm up exercises, and you can look it up. Just do 5 minutes because the most important thing is you do it. You can show up every single day, and that you can manage, and that you can and your workout is helps you, diba? Helps you become consistent. And by doing 5 minutes of workout every day for the next 5 days or for the next 7 days before you level up to before you add up to that routine, just do that because that's what I did lang. In fact, if I did not get any brain fog a month ago, I would have probably lost another 15 pounds. Kasi from the workout, 2 weeks later, I started with my weight loss program, and I was able to consistently do that for I think 3 weeks, or 3 weeks, or 3 weeks or 4 weeks before the brain fog kicked in. Because ang naging tendency ko naman is maging overachiever. So inayos ko muna yung brain fogginess ko. So now I have to go back to my weight loss. But my point is, even in my weight loss, I started easy. The most important thing was I could do it every single day. So this is not like when you're quitting smoking. In quitting smoking, cold turkey is the one that works best. But when you are changing a particular habit that you have had with you since you were born, then I think that's harder, and you have to do it gradual. You have to do it in a gradual and doable manner. Okay, so ayan, so there's already a study that shows that if you have at least 150 minutes of exercises per week, whether it's moderate to vigorous, you actually lower your incidence of being hospitalized or being ICU admitted in the ICU, or dying should you ever acquire COVID-19. So galaw-galaw, not pag may time, but make time. Okay? So because we are talking about COVID-19 and exercising and making sure that you are healthy, of course, my very, very short PSA is, guys, you already know about the usual protocols, but this one, aside from you already know my reminder before, not only just staying safe and healthy, I was reminding everyone to stay smart, but this time, guys, stay alive. Okay? Can you imagine? Even my public service had to evolve. You guys started with stay safe and healthy. But at the beginning of this ECQ last year, I said, stay smart, stay safe, and stay healthy. Then it evolved because economically, when we went on shutdown, of course, as I've always said, everyone's in denial that we all need money brings happiness, okay? And we all need money. And true enough, economically, we were hit. So my reminders, even in Facebook, started with stay smart, stay safe, stay healthy, stay moneyed, stay and stay happy. Then it also included pala stay selfless because nga everyone was just maraming kanya-kanya this pandemic. So kaya tuloy we have so many cases. Ayan tuloy, di ba? And now can you imagine I'm adding stay alive to that PSA. Di ba? And I'm so sad because a couple of 6 months ago I said, or 6 months ago when I said hello and good evening to everyone whenever I greet, there, those people who have died in the last 2 weeks or 1 month, nag-good evening pa ako sa kanila, ngayon wala na sila. O, di ba? I really can't. As I said, COVID-19 is not a joke. It's all about IQ, using your intelligence to plan, to navigate, to find your way towards being healthy every single day and not being affected by it economically and mentally, and diba? And of course, aside from health. Okay? So guys, stay alive, period. So if you follow the DOH and government guidelines and some real-time safety protocol practices that I have shared here last week, you could save your lives and your loved ones' lives, okay? And your communities. Grabe. So again, I'm reminding everyone, please stay alive, okay? So anyway, unless you're ready to meet your maker, adios. Diba? Ako hindi, because you know what, I also think, why would I want to die? I don't know anyone there except my mom and my lola and my lolo, and all my loved ones are here, diba? Naisip nyo ba yun? So, and besides, you don't even know where you're going, especially if you're one of the corruptible souls, diba? Or if you're not ready to meet your maker, you might as well stay alive, okay? So anyway, now as for our conversation, a couple of weeks back, we picked up on the book. Where is that? Jumpstart Your Priorities. It's a very good book. You can actually find this in Shopee or Lazada. So one of the great things that Amazon did was to usher in, diba, buying book online, right? So the more we read healthy stuff, the more we gain control of our thoughts and and make better decisions and choices in life, diba? We alone are not brainy or smart, especially if we're not successful or not experiencing the life that we really want. That only means that need we need help in teaching ourselves how to upgrade us to get our better versions and also to our best lives. Okay, so we learn we need to learn from other people. Okay, and the books are sources of other people's knowledge and experience. So if you are depressed, so example, if you're depressed or unhappy, find books in being happy, because there are. If you are broke and very bad with money, find books on making money and financial literacy. If you want to succeed in life, then find books in being successful. Okay? It cannot get much clearer than that. Ganun lang siya kasimple. And I learned that when I was learning how to be happy. When I was learning how to be happy, alam ko lang umiyak, what else? To withdraw from the world, to stay by myself, right? To swim in my own thoughts and figure things out myself. But you know what? As I learned how to be happier, I would one of the I incidentally went to I think at that time, I'm not sure if it was fully booked, but anyway, one of the bookstores in Shangri-La. Then I was just looking at self-help books, and I saw books there about being happy, and I said, then I realized, oh nga no, if you have a problem if you are sad, ang sagot doon is look for tools that will make you happy. So it's not just, YouTube videos. You can also read. And then I realized, oh, if you need money, then you have to, if you need to read books about making money so that you know where and how to make money. So, ganun lang yung solution, di ba? Ang sagot sa pera, sa problema sa pera, pera din. Ang sagot sa lungkot ay kasiyahan, di ba? The opposite of that. So, ganun lang din siya. And so, the books offer you many, many, many insights and knowledge and skills and hopeful experiences of others that you can actually also gain. So today, so that's why I encourage everyone to get into book reading. And for this particular one, if you're starting, especially with your goals, get this book. Jumpstart your priorities. Okay? Hindi porke magaling ka ng mag-schedule ng paglaba, pagpasok sa opisina, gawin yung utos ng boss mo, pagluto. Not because you're so galing at executing that. That's not yet your best self. Believe me. If you put in a goal there and it bumps into the other territories of your life, that's when you start becoming better. So get a book and get a goal. Get a book and get a goal so that you can also experience succeeding or being happy or being wealthy or being healthy, whatever it is na trip mong magkaroon sa life mo. Okay? So today, guys, we move on to day 3. And this is just what I was talking about a bit ago. So parang I was a psychic. I actually just wrote this episode today because like for 7 days, I didn't know what I was going to share with you guys. So I only decided to pick up this book again for you because I said, anyway, hindi pa naman tayo tapos and I don't really want to talk about the pandemic. So, tawag dito. So anyway, he said, okay, I'm gonna read to you day 3. This is his day 3. Remember, we had day 1, diba? Working on our attitude. Then day 2, what was day 2? Day 2 is making a list of your attitude and habits that you have to fix. And now day 3 is about fixing what is in our head. So let me let me read you the first some of the lines because this is really an easy read book, and I just picked out the ones that you really I just picked out the core message of day 3. Okay, so he says, John Maxwell says, if you desire to change yourself, start with your mind. Okay, and the other quote here is, so if you are one of the many people who finds faults and complaints familiar about many things, make it your priority to develop a high appreciation for life. Make it a priority to develop a high appreciation for life. Okay? So those are John Maxwell's words, not mine. But I also say the same thing, diba? Because it makes sense. I know so many people who complain every single day and infect the world around them so easily and callously. And sometimes it's in the guise of being right, di ba? Okay naman yung being right, but that's how we deliver it. It can araw-araw na lang you sound like you're complaining and you're dividing and troublemaking. The message is not gonna cut through. So not only is it unhealthy for them that they bring down everyone they encounter with them, and they do so through social media, it makes and because it's social media, it makes the negatively infecting negativity on a much wider scale. So so we can't wonder why the world is how it is now, because it's so easy to infect anyone with our negative thinking, with our fearful thoughts, diba? With our angry thoughts, with our self-doubtful thoughts. It's so easy because of all these social media portals. Okay, so imagine pa, guys, it's not only just easier because of the social media outlet, diba? But also because 99% of the world is negative by default. We are all negative. Every single day, every time I wake up in the morning, I swear, diba, before I go into my workout floor, telling you that my brain tells me I can't do this, I can't do this. Okay, I don't want to do this, right? So 99% of the world is negative by default. And these 99 post their negative opinions, thoughts, feelings, rants in social media, where the rest of the 99% negative individuals reside. So these neganes tuloy, not they swim. They continue to swim in our streams of consciousness and get recycled every single day. So now you see why we are like this, diba? Because we are exposing ourselves. So it's like COVID negativity, the negative mind, okay, is like COVID-19. It can easily infect others because we are all susceptible. Okay? So now let me get back to John Maxwell's point. So guys, it all begins with the mind. Okay? And before, I agree with this 100% because before there can be action, even just a hint of it, our mind controls how we will act. So the wins that I mentioned to you earlier, my work, that workout is an example of that. You know what? I don't naman wake up every single day, especially in the last 17 weeks. I don't wake up excited, nor do I jump out of bed right away and say, "Hey, I gotta work out." I don't do that. You know, my mind is so used to defeating me. So every single morning when I wake up, it tells me all sorts of excuses and it gives me a way out. All procrastinating solutions. It gives me a way out so that I won't exercise. It tells me I can work out later or do a double workout tomorrow. It tells me that I have no time, that I have so many things to do. It tells me I'm so tired. It even justifies why it's okay for me to excuse myself from exercises. Anyway, I have been doing this for the last 17 weeks. Ano ba naman if I skip 1 day or 2 days in my program, di ba? It even tells me that. And every single second from the time I wake up to the time I hit the workout floor, this negative mind takes me down. It really tries to wrestle me. But why do I win against it? Why is it that I get to work out and do bonus sets and even go beyond my program every single day? It's because every day I push back these thoughts. And I push that back with all sorts of tricks to have so that I have the strong capability to push back. Diba? And many times I do not rely on my own ability. Okay, I don't rely on my own mental, my IQ. I don't rely on my EQ. I don't rely on my AQ. I rely on external tools like I look at my goals for the day. Diba? It's written. I rely on my motivational videos every single day. I play it from the time that after I do my prayers. I turn it on right away. I play until afternoon. Diba? What else? I use a timer. So I get my cell phone and I time myself 10 minutes. If I don't feel like doing something, and the time and I waste time arguing with myself if it's now or later, now, later, now, later. What I do is I set a timer for 10 minutes and 10 minutes, and once it rings, I get up. Okay? So when these tools start to pull my mental voice, so when it starts to get in there, it is easy for me to get up and work out from there. So as I work out or do these tools, as I work out or do or work out on my exercises or do the work that I have to do during the day, these tools are on until I can get the job done. Okay? So I keep it on as much as I can. So ang pinag-aaralan ko na lang today is my mind can get tired because it's like a mental exercise. I'm flexing my mental stamina every single day. So I want that I can work from 7 o'clock or 6:30 in the morning, and ang goal is to be able to work out 10 or 11 in the evening or till my goals are hit. So that's my goal. And right now my body clock is from 7 to hanggang 7 to 7. Yun pa lang siya. But there are so many things that I need to do pa. So anyway, our minds, its thoughts, diba, is a product of our mental process and our emotional. It's a product of our mental process and our emotional and physical responses from the world. So we have so every thought that we churn out, that's just a mental process, diba? It's very organic, or it is a byproduct also of any of our emotional or physical responses from the world around us. So diba, we pick up the signals and it goes to our brain, and then that brain produces an image or a thought of it. Tapos ikot na naman siya. So it looks like this mental process is in control, but you know what, guys? It's really not. It's just an organic matter that basically have to do its part so we can physiologically and biologically function. So ibig sabihin, what I'm saying here, guys, is your mind can take over your mental process. So if you have that capability, you might as well use that your command function, your command function to feed your brain well. Diba? Feed it success, feed it happiness, feed it good thoughts, feed it, program yourself into that version of you that you like. Okay? So again, it's just an organic matter that that basically has to do its part so we can physiologically and biologically function. So one of the things that you've heard me saying, that I always say, my brain is not the boss of me. So in other words, guys, I and you, we can calibrate, reprogram, rewire the input and output of our mind and its thoughts. We can even alter the mental process itself by simply changing the voice command. If you care enough to change the way your life is doing, you need to change the way you think. So it's very connected, diba? If you are like in my case, with all my dramas that I have to fix, diba, I still haven't gotten around to my Usana goals, diba? So I still have to fix. Oh, I can do this. I don't have to be afraid. I don't have to be afraid. So I can work on that. Oh, with health, another example is health. If I want to be healthier, I have to fix the way I think. Na, what are the voices in my head when I work out? One of the things that I remind myself is jump higher. There's a story of I don't know. I'm sure you're familiar. You know that flea garapata, di ba? If you put it down in a jar, so and cover that jar, that flea will jump. As that flea jumps, it will only jump as high as the lid. So when you take out that lid, that cover, that flea will continue to jump pero hanggang where that lid was only. Same with our mind, 'di ba? So for me, I have very, 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 very big goals, 'di ba? I want to experience them all. I want to give them to my family, to my husband. Yun naman, that's what makes me honey, 'di ba? That's what makes me really, really happy. Pero sobrang laki niya, but I cannot jump like as if merong lid over my head. So one of the things that I tell my mind every morning, one that I remind myself is is jump higher. Jump higher. Gusto mo yung goal na yun eh, jump higher. 'Di ba? So that's one of the things that I tell my mind, I reprogram my mind that it will learn to jump higher and to stretch, 'di ba? Another thing that I tell myself, that I shared with my husband the other night, was when I feel lazy to do the things that will be good for me, even the smallest thing, one of the things that I tell myself is, huwag kang tamarin, 'di ba? Parang galangin mo naman yung sarili mo. So, galangin mo naman yung sarili mo. So those are the things that I feed my mind that if I am, if I am, if I do respect myself, I will not entertain laziness, especially on the things that make my life better. Okay? So guys, so that is your homework for the week. Okay? That is your homework for the week. Your homework is for you to uh, learn to unlearn negativity and to learn a positive to learn how to be positive about the challenges in your life, about the solutions that you need to create for it, okay? About the perspective that will help you get to the goals that you want for each day. Okay? So, it's my final word, and meron pa sana part of the segment, but because PLDT connection was so bad, we have to skip this part, okay? So next week, I will share that with you and na lang. So anyway, my message to you guys is invest your time, effort, and energy in building a strong, positive mind. Let this positive mind take you to positive decisions and choices and results that make you feel good and make you feel fulfilled. Diba God said na on the seventh day, all is good. After he creates something, diba? He always says, and all is good. So kayo, you stop lang when you can say that already once you have reached your goal. Okay? So again, invest your time, effort, and energy in building a strong, positive mind. Let this positive mind take you to positive decision, choices, and results that make you feel good and fulfill you. So use tools like motivational videos, books, journals, and goals. They build on each other so powerfully that you might not even notice. Before you know it, okay na pala yung buhay. Okay? So this is DJ Chin saying good night. And I will see you again next Saturday. And to Nell, na sobrang tiyaga for this techie stuff, maraming salamat. And see you soon. Thank you!
The views and comments of the hosts and guests are not necessarily those of the station.